Rakesh. I'm from Realtech High Tech, Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Saguntala Engineering College. I'm going to explain my project. My project title is Analyzing Share Market by Machine Learning Technique. My supervisor is Madhusudanan sir and joint supervisor is M. Shaktivel sir. Okay, my main objective is everyone can be investing as a share market, so that only we can using a machine learning technique in share market. So the machine learning analysis can play a significant role in share market. Share market is also wish to extract the value connected reviews in order to progress in their product. The status is a predictor of a market. The historical data we can getting from the historical data to classify the algorithm in semantic roles of a, we can use the therefore calculation across the values. So here the main objective is a stock market. Stock market is a very volatile environment. The volatile environment is influent positive and negative. It can be a goes up and high or low in the every time and every seconds. Share market will be every each and seconds will be ups and downs will there. This is affected of this is affected of a historical data. So we can choose the historical data is collected and predict the value in accuracy. So we use to machine learning techniques in there. Machine learning analysis play a significant role in share market. Share market is used to connect the reviews and order the products. So we can represent the share market values. The existing system, share market provides a way of expressing views of a user. Unfortunately, we don't have the filtering system in effective manner. So we can use the filtering manner in a light techniques, light machine learning technique. The filtering contents or else tweets a filter become a one of the most challenges option in current trends. So we want to go the what are the current trends in the share market field. So we can analyze the share market field. There is a websites and therefore many kind of investors can think that there is not to investing a easy to money and make a profit. We can using a forum play the key roles in markets because the investor can think the role of markets. So we choosing the problems. What are the problems in the share markets? No prediction systems of historic data in available current trends. So we need the huge losses to the beginners. So huge losses are being there. So we can using a avoid the huge losses in the investors. In a share market way of prediction, a key role is no historical data prediction and forum have the machine learning algorithm. So we introduction that type of the algorithm in here. The existing system of algorithms are based on a sentimental base. Our only operations will be proposed system using a real stock data analysis. A proposed system. The proposed system is trying to extract the data of a percentage. This is a historical data highly using a major analytical and business, physically and business perspective. So the analyzing is helpful of future investments and fixing the existing defects in the systems. Proposed systems where help the major role because there is a predicting analysis data from investing the stock market in correct way. We want to correct way to investing in some kind of activities. So we want the profit in there. So we can choose what can do to the getting a profit from a more profit from the share market. The merits, a proposed model is not going to work out without a specified field. This kind of project is not only for the one field in a share market. It can be fit for any project to be connected. Some example for this project can be used for some car showroom to how the long of yeah. Some car showroom can be predict the how much to sales in here this year. That only we can use it for any kind of special activity can be implemented. So this is not a one kind of project; it's a multiple kind of project. So we can go to the project. This project is can fit in any kind of environment. The proposed system is very much efficient to predict those values. So it will be helpful the investor and current stock to able to predict the accurate value in the algorithmic. This is a architecture of the diagram share market. The users can be getting the knowledge from the site or anything from the app. Then the user can be getting a migration. A share market forum data can be analyzing association. The data partition will be here. The full partition will be checking the roles of a historical data, how the data can be moved ups and downs. So here you can see here the positive and negative data here. The positive and negative data will be a CE and PE. The current data of a CE and PE will be we can show in a separate category of charts. So you can easily see there is a two type of share market, one Google and one of this IBM. The blue line is Google and the red line is IBM. So there is a where can be deviated from here, so that only here the architecture is the architectural flow. This is a data flow. Data flow is a user can send the data, user data, database and getting the corrections. It can move to the sentiment analysis. Analysis can be moved to the market. Market can be reflection visualization. Market can be send the page reflected. They get the analysis from visualization. Visualization can be proceed to the user. This is the data flow of the program. Is a use case diagram. Use case diagram is a share market, portfolio, and forum. All the data can be stored in a database, and it can be retrieved from the results of portfolio analysis forum data. Finalize the results. This is an activity diagram. A user get the historical data, get the stock reference, analyzing forum analyzing, give the investment best of the stocks. What are the best of the stocks? The system requirements. We're using a system requirements for a Jupyter notebook and Anaconda. Then the hardware requirement is a i5 processor and above. We're using a Linux of Ubuntu OS for operating system. So we can using a Python environmental. So Python environmental is a interpreted language, a high level and general purpose language. It's created a ROSM and first released on 1991. Here is a huge boom in the Python language current trend. So that's only we can choose the Python language. It can be constructed able clearing a program both small and large scale. The packages are used NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. First of all, NumPy is using for a packages. NumPy packages is a fundamental package. We're using a calculation here, the n dimensional array object, and the C++ integrations. This is a linear algebra, forum transformation, and numberable capability. So we're using a NumPy is for the one kind of packages. Then the next package is Pandas. Pandas is a very important package because this project is fully visualized from the Pandas. Pandas can be easily give the charts. You can see here the IBM, Google, Apple, the charts. Clear the charts. It can be clearing charts. Pandas is a open source BSG licensed library providing high performance. BSG is a basically software distribution, easy to use a structure of data analysis tool in a Python language. And Python language is a NumFocus sponsors the project. So that only we can use the Pandas calculations very good. And the MATLAB is a 2D plotting. We want to plotting the charts. How the plotting is expressed by a MATLAB library. MATLAB library is useful to plotting the charts and the bar charts. It can be used for bar charts, spectacular plots, and histograms, power spectrograms. Then the Seaborn is most of using a project packages. Seaborn is a Python data visualization library based on MATLAB. It can be based on MATLAB, and it will be individual because you can see here The C1 is a dot 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 dot. It can be two variant of dots. One kind of dot is Apple, and another kind of dot is Google. You can see here the ups and downs is -6 to +8, and here the down -4 to +6. This is the variation, and the variation color will be some slide of changes. This is the C1 C1 packages. Next, what are the models are used in this project? The models is raw data, pre-processing, data neutral networks, training neural networks, output generations. The four type of models we can introduce here. First of all, raw data. We can getting the raw data from a stock market. The historical data is collected from a Kaggle. We using a Kaggle website. Check this Kaggle website. Everyone can be accessed from the Kaggle website from the historical data. But we want a huge amount of data. So that only we using a Kaggle. Another type of data sets we collecting from a Yahoo. Yahoo is one of the most website you can getting from the data. Each and every data is from here. We using the Kaggle and Yahoo. Okay, we go to the project data pre-processing. Data pre-processing is steps of filtering. You can cleanly see here data cleaning, data integration, data transformation, data reduction, and data decentralization. This is the five type of data cleaning. We want unwanted data or be it's come from the internet. It can be data is fully collaged and uncleaned data. So we want to clean. First of all, we want to clean the data preparation and data filtering steps is considerable amount of processing time. We want the full-fledged data to um, getting a project in quickly. So that only we see. Data pre-processing is including cleaning, normalization, transformation, future extraction, and sections. This is what are they doing the data pre-processing. Cleaning is the first one. Is clean the data of dots and blank space. What are the spaces in the um, packages? That means the raw data. Raw data is cleaning. Then normalization, we want the segregation in the lines. There is some kind of activities, J, JJ, PP, and Google, IBM. What are the kind of will be stored in A, B, C, D in the variation in the package files. The file names are be shown here and after later in demo sections. So we can see here the cleaning, normalization, transformation, future extraction, and sections. So data finally we can getting a data pre-processing in final training set. We get the final cleaned data from machine learning. Okay, next we want to do the neural network training. What are the data? We want to feed the data in the machine learning. Want to feed. How this feeding is assigning a random basis of weightage. We using a linear regression attempt to model a relationship between two variable and fitting a linear equation in observed data. The linear equation is a straight line. We can be here. So we use a linear regression training a neural networks. One of the variables is considering exponential variables considered to be dependent variables. One of the considered variable and another is a dependent variable. Expanded variable, dependent variable. This is the difference between the training neural networks. Output generation. We want to get the output layer in RNN and compare the targeted value. We want IBM, Google, whatever the comparison. We want to compare the total value and get minimized and one chat. One chat will be show all the details will be here. So getting the extract prediction from the machine learning technique. This is a sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is a vital role in share market, where the shows the sentimental people who's buy and sell in the share market. What time do we can invest in a PE and CE? That means we want profit in P, so we can buy and we can sell in C period. So we can predict in that much of sentimental rules. So sentimental, okay, here where the sentimental of the people is most important, trying to extract the sentiment of forum of percentage. What kind of percentage we want? We want the most of all we want the profit only. So there is a huge of losses from the share market. Be careful to investing a company. That only we can using a some kind of technique and algorithmatically we want to execute that. The sentimental is a highly used major analytical both and physical and business perspectives. Okay. Share market. Share market is a exchange. Brosi. Brosi is a French. French can be use a brosi. The stock market broker and traders. Broker and traders can be sell and share the stocks and bonds and other securities. That many large company can their stock listed in stock exchange. This is the main important thing. This makes a stock more liquid, thus more attractive on many investors. Many investors want a profit in every kind of situation. There is a positive. We want this company goes high. We want to invest in yes, buy the company. Then the companies goes to down. So we want to buy sell the shares. So we can use the forum data. Forum data is too difficult to refer all the stock from a database. We can visualize the stock in graphical representation the investing wisely. Okay, next is a market. Market is aligned from a portfolio. Portfolio visualization, the present of the system. User can be verify the stock in real-time environmental. Real-time environmental is the seven predominant websites are here. The one of the most is huge money control. Money control is the best, and other websites also be best. So we can use the money control to find all the details. So here the investor can be real time friendly and website interaction. User can be see more than 5 to 6 portfolio at the same time in a graphical representation. Then we go to the linear regression type. We attempt the model of a relationship between two variables by fitting a linear regression observed data. One is a exponential variable, another one is a dependent variable. First, we can say that in short time, exponential variable and dependent variable. This is the linear equation is a y equal to a plus b x, where x is a exponential variable and y is a dependent variable. This is a two type of variable we need to extracting data from the linear regression. The scope is a line of b and a is a interpreter the value of y when x equal to 0. That only we using a linear regression algorithm. Then we using a LSTM. LSTM is a long short term memory network. It usually is called LSTM. Is a special kind of RNN. You know that RNN is a very easy to relation nearing network capable of learning long-term dependency. LSTM is expected designed avoiding long-term dependency problem. We don't want a long-term. We want a short-term and a short-term to time period to calculate this time of what can we say? The data will be too large, so we want to segregate in some special time. So we using a LSTM because a short term is a long short term memory network that only we use here. This is a diagram of how way the LSTMs work from short and sigma, tan, sigma, sine. All the neural networks have a forum chains and repeating models from a neural networks. Then this is the output of the project. Google, IBM, Apple. There is three type of companies we can compare in a huge of a 1 year gap. 1 year gap. That means January to next January. a whole 1 year data will be here. How the companies will be goes ups and downs will be clearly shown here. Here the blue line is a Google and orange line is IBM, green line is Apple. So we're using a three type of data in one chart diagrams. There you can see there are all the starts in a 0 to 1, 0, 0.1 and a 1.1 between here. Then they can be goes down and they can be goes ups in there. IBM can be goes at 1.3, 1.3. That is a huge of amount. Here the Google is a 742.50 is the top most of the investment. So okay, we can go to the next. This is a simple moving average from Apple. What is the exponential moving average? Is like down one is a exponential moving average. You can see there is a sum line. There is a sum line, and simple moving average is can be ups and downs in every each and corner. That only we can hear the displays. It always be a 1 year chart, 1 year chart, last 1 year chart. That's only we can hear place here. Rate of changes, how the changes we can previously we can see how this ups and downs in variant time. This is a linear and one straight line. We can use how much they can be ups and downs will be 1 year. This you can see it can be moves in January last in high, and then February midpoint it can be low, and the last it can be low on May, very low on May. Then we can be huge move on August. Apple will be huge move on August. That time only Apple can be launch their latest product. That only Apple product will be huge expansion. This is some kind of tricks here Apple. Then next we can go open the Google open price. The 1 year price is, can be 0 to 1000. We can proceed here. How they can be goes ups and downs will be Google open and close prices to be here. The data. This is a bar chart. Apple 1 year chart is they can be moves ups and downs will be clearly showed here. Then we can using Cbon. Cbon we can use this. This is the point. Google and Apple in one chart will be a color will be slightly different. And different is a dark blue and light blue is be here. Okay. This is a heat map. Heat map is a n-cross map. We also saying a n-cross map. You can see the one large bar here. There can be a lightly variation from minus 0.3 to plus 0.9. This is the value of the heat map. Next, density plot and open and close stock prices. You can see here two type of lines. One is a open and one is a close. Open is blue and close is orange. You can see this easily can be find it from open and close. This is a price and density. Okay, you can see that. Okay, we can move that. This is algorithmically we use a linear regression technique here. The linear regression is actually we blue line is we predicted, and actual prices we can in red color point, red colors. Okay, there is a we predicted in accurately. We predicted in accurately in 1 year challenge. That is that only we can showed here. Train set or to score 0.9995. So we can accurate it is a 99%. That only here. It's a linear regression perfectly fit in their position. Okay, we can go to the next one. Actual price and predicted price. There is some ups and downs from here, slightly variation. You can see the upper upper chart is two type of lines in there. We can predict in the 1 year. So this type this companies goes ups here, goes down here. It's always yeah, accurate data. This is a manual type. Below is a manual type. There's a, you can predict one type, but the companies goes high. So that only we can differentiate here. Okay, this is a convert ID from we getting the two type of ideas. And it's a polling technique. This is using a training set a value how to the data are be feeded, how the data can be collected, and the total params you can see the 277 comma 155 is a mm, table value, and we can getting the params value. So we want to train the data from the training rounds. Each five epochs we can use here. Accurate values of 1.033 to 0.144. So each and every time we using a five type of approaches. This is an average. Okay, loss progress. This is a predicted and trained. You can see train in red color and blue is a value loss. How much we want to loss, we train loss. We training this type of company is loss be here and here, and slightly it can be moved from a right direction. So this is predicted from machine, so we can finally predict it in accurate data. And below you can see accuracy progress, train accuracy, value accuracy. It will be slightly is zero changes, so we can getting a maximum profit in a share market. A training data prediction set is losses is 0.99, accuracy is 49, because the 49 is not a full value, it's a training data. It can be 49.9 is a 99 percentage accuracy, because we want we getting a huge data that can be centralized. So we getting a 49 percentage of accuracy, but it can be 49 percentage is a 99 percentage accurate value will be given. So thank you for watching. Hi, this is a demo of my project. Is using a Jupyter notebook for a demo purpose. You can see here NumPy Pandas Matplot library. This is a package is used in this project. NumPy is used for reading datasets, and Pandas is used for a clearly view of a charts, and then also Matplot libraries can be plotting plotting using. This is a file you can see here, the package zipped format google.us.txt. You can see here the from 2004 to 2019 data sets be here. You can see open, high, low, close, volume. This is the most important thing here. You can see Google open price 2004 to 2019. So overall percentage of open price and the close price, it can be used for here. This is the n cross n map. It's also called as a heat map. Okay, next one, we can training the data sets in here. The x train and y train here be the here. It's using for a linear regression prediction prices. You can see here how the predicted has been assembled here. It's perfectly fitted in actual price and predicted price. You can see easily can be find it. Blue line is a predicted price and actual price is a red. We can perfectly fit in a straight line, so we can using a linear regression for this. Next, this is the density plot, open and close stock prices here. Open will be in blue color and close in orange color. You can easily see the blue and orange will be dependent with each one. Okay, next, this is the Apple stock price. We can be all the stock price will be individual and we can compare in together. So I will scroll for sometimes. This is the final one. You can see here Google, IBM, Apple, and all the things are be in a one chat and whole year. Hmm? This is a how can be Apple goes and Apple downs and Google goes up and downs and IBM. This is a whole thing we can compare this easily and find the investment who which company is best to buy and sell. This is the profit for the company buyers and investors. It's totally profit for the investors. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.